Good evening, and welcome to Several Questions with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we've got some questions for Erica Jean Clark Christenson. And now, here's your host, Nate Chappell. Hello, I'm Nate Chappell, and the reason I've asked you in here today is to go over your second quarter sales reports. I'm quickly just looking them over. It appears that I really don't know how to read charts very well. Could you give it to me in a diorama or a 6-part limited podcast series? Maybe some visual representation of all the numbers as piles of different kinds of fish? Or like a flash animation cartoon like Homestar Runner but more gritty? Maybe a choir of whale calls? Or rolled up notes stuffed into a bottle, set aseed and recovered on the desert island I've been marooned on? Or how about a sunset that evokes the appropriate sense of accomplishment that you think I should feel you should feel? Or instead of a pie chart, just an actual pie that delivers a sequence of flavors designed to make me feel the way this chart is supposed to? Or maybe in terms of like a basketball game or an airplane fight? Really anything besides No, I think I get it. The squiggly lines are like numbers. Oh, good job. Good numbers. And speaking of numbers, I am 100% on cloud 9 to welcome in our 1 in a million guest tonight. In just 2 minutes, I'll have 7 neural questions for Erica Christenson. But first, here's one show about the 4th most popular TV judge who ought to plead the 5th regarding questions about his educational record because of the pending class action lawsuit that may force him into Chapter 11. This is Nate Court. What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court. Okay. It's kind of hard to see what's going on in this picture. It's one of those magic eye things. I mean, I get you're supposed to look through it, but it hurts my eyes. Ugh. Whatever, guilty. Oh, it's a dragon. Cool. Wow. Now, I guess to call it groundbreaking may be an overstatement, but is it? I guess... Here, look, I'll just leave this here. What I find most impressive about that show, and this is not just about this episode or any one part of the show, it's really a testament to how hard everyone works on the show. That judge is fucking hot. That's it. That's the tweet. Oh, sorry. I copy-pasted this from Twitter. Anyway, the way the several questions work is that I've created a very silly list of 100 questions of various dumbness, which I have organized into a pile of various beans, each of which represents a different question. Erica has chosen 10 beans between Pinto Bean, 1, and Great Northern Bean, 100, and for the next garbanzo minutes, that's 10 minutes, I'm going to ask her the questions that correspond to those beans. Does that make sense? Anyway, by the end, either way, we're going to have a good chili going. That's the hope, anyway. All right, Erica, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we'll start out easy. What's the saddest thing that's ever happened? I'm just kidding. We'll start out easier. Okay, this is number 9. What's your favorite pen?
Something black that flows really well.
Okay, do you have a brand? Any brand? I mean, I'm just looking for sponsorships.
Okay, yeah, sure. There's one called Sign Pen that my office uses all the time. It's like a SIN, like the math.
Oh, sin, like sin.
Yeah.
That's a better way to market it, if you ask me.
Sure.
Nobody asked me. So it's like thin? Is it like a...
Okay, well, that changed my answer a little bit because it has a thickness to it, but then it tapers to a point. And it's like one of those pens where you can like tip it on its side, broad, tip it up, thin.
Oh, nice. Felt? Is it felty?
It's kind of felty.
Okay. Next up, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm glad we started with something so personal. I feel like we really opened it up.
Yeah,
okay. This will open it up. 29. When's the last time you puked?
Ooh. I can picture where. I don't know about when.
Okay.
It definitely was a bathroom in this house.
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah.
long? Like, what were the circumstances? Are these?
Probably not great decision making.
Uh huh.
A night of
Uh huh.
probably imbibing in something.
Uh
And
huh.
then the furthest away bathroom from like the
Everyone else.
child's room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm still a grown up.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened
Well,
here.
that's your party pad. This is your. No, that's
Yeah, yeah.
fair.
Hmm.
I have a toddler, so I puked a lot really recently.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's great. I lost my voice. Watching a kid puke is pretty funny, or something. It's just like watching them discover what can happen in a body, like the horrors of a body. It's sort of interesting to
Right.
watch them. Like they look at you like,
No.
"What? This is just
Well,
falling out."
do you feel like you have to coach them a little bit through it? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna feel real bad and
Mm-hmm.
then it's gonna feel real good. But there's this weird
Uh-huh.
part in between and you're trying to like figure out the words,
Uh-huh.
convince them to like push through the pain to get to the
Just
good.
let it fall out. That's what I said a lot. Just let it fall out.
Hate it.
Sorry, sorry. I was like holding her hair back and stuff.
Mm.
Anyway,
Okay.
good times. Okay. Number 39. What is the best day of the week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Why?
It's one of those fun ones that I say differently in my head than I say out loud. And
Mm.
also middle of the week.
You say Wednesday in your head?
Yes, for sure. Yeah,
So do I.
doesn't everyone? Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that it's not just me. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's because, like, otherwise, because I have to spell it sometimes, and I'm never going to be able to spell it. This is a bonus question. Are there any words that you don't know how to, that, like, every time you have to
Yeah,
think through?
conscience,
Hmm.
which I also could maybe mispronounce just now. Like, is it, did I just mean to say conscious?
Uh-huh.
Said conscience?
Conscience or conscious? Which one are you trying to say?
I don't know. Either of them
Okay.
are difficult.
Both
for
of them
me.
are tough. Okay. We'll put them together in a team category. Mine is still tomorrow. I have to say Tom or Ro every time.
Oh, well,
I
that's
don't have
good.
to say it every time. I just have to think it to
In your
myself
head.
while I'm writing
Yeah.
it. Okay, great. Has it changed? Has your favorite day changed?
Since we just talked.
No. Yeah, please. You're gonna have to keep me posted on
I had
this.
some.
This
I
is
had some
a
minutes.
fast, but yeah, this is like I don't know. Time is a human construct. No, has it changed? Like when you were? Do you remember? I
I
mean, I guess.
love. Yeah, I mean, I have like distinct memories of like being excited about. I think it was Friday night, which was Love Boat night,
Nice.
and like really excited to be able to stay up late.
Oh, that's right. That's a good call. A lot of favorite nights, a lot of days of the week opinions were based on TV shows.
Yeah.
I was a Wednesday person for a while because I liked my 90210 and Party of Five
Oh my
combo.
Right. Maybe that's where that is for me. It's like nestled deep down in my 90s love.
My 90s heart.
Yeah.
Great. I think we answered that. Number 44. Do you think that if you listen to an audiobook, you can say you've read it? This sounds like I'm confronting you personally. Like you, at some point, you said it like several years ago. And I'm like, do you? It's
I
not the
did not read
case.
Jane Eyre. I was in the car with you for chapters
I
33.
set up this whole show to confront you. I did. I had to do
No.
like 7 episodes waiting for you to ask to come on. I was like, oh god, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, I do. I do feel like that. Mostly because I don't feel like we have time to explain the nuance of it anymore. And no one really cared. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I listen to it. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I did listen to it. Yeah, it's not as fun of a story. Like if you just want to get to the content and you're talking about the book.
Right. I
You
guess
gotta-
if you, yeah, I suppose it only matters if you're bragging.
Yes.
Like if you're purposely trying to brag, then you've got a moral problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, number 50. Whose picture was in your locker in 8th grade? Was anybody's picture in your locker in 8th grade? Did you do
No.
that?
Um,
Or what
Nobody
picture?
I
An
knew. It
elephant?
was probably one of the new kids on the block.
Mhm.
Maybe like mistiming that a little bit, that 8th grade. But I really loved Jonathan from New Kids on the Block.
Hmm.
Do you have identities with their personalities?
No, I only really know Joey, I guess. He's Please Don't Go Girl, right?
Oh, the high
Please
pitch,
don't
like the
go,
youngest.
girl. Yeah, I think so.
Jonathan
Okay.
was like, he was like the George Harrison of the New Kids on the Block. He was like the quiet, uh,
It's the George Harrison of the Kids on the
less,
Block.
less of a front man, but
Uh-huh.
like really the quiet genius of the New Kids on the Block.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and listen. I'm not gonna go back and listen.
You
Did he have a
have,
solo career? If you had a locker now, maybe you do have a locker now. Do you have a locker now?
I don't, but thanks for
If you,
asking.
you're welcome. If you did, who would you put in your locker now? Not who would you put in your locker. Who would you hang up a picture of in your locker?
Oh,
I'd put the nerds in my locker, right?
what are the nerds?
I don't know, like people. Shove them in my locker. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because I'm such a, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You
you're
know
a
what I'm saying?
bully. I know.
Yes, I'm a bully.
I don't think people know that about you.
Thank you, Erica.
Not us with me. I don't know. My family,
Yeah, I feel like
I think you did
that is
grow up.
also my answer. It's so sad. I had a cubicle, the first office job I ever had. I had a cubicle, and after a year or so, I thought it'd be funny to start putting Dolph Lundgren pictures up slowly, but I would just print them out in black and white and hang them up on my cubicle wall. So slowly, I became this huge Dolph Lundgren fan. And I started like learning facts about him that I could say in earshot of people. I could tell my friends anyway. So it was. I mean, there's no payoff to this long con, except some people might, if they remember me, think that I liked Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. No,
As
I'm
far
sure
as it
you
goes.
come up as like the guy who like I knew this guy.
I hope there's one person that anytime Dolph Lundgren comes up, they think of me. That's all. That's all anyone can ask for.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't ever know, but I believe that to be true.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2. If you were a tree, what would you like and dislike about that?
Yeah, I would like probably being really hardy to all kinds of weather, and I wouldn't have a mouth to complain about it. So like I would just be like really zen about like whatever happened. So I think I'm saying I'd like that part. And then I would dislike being able to move. Like, what if there were just some really annoying people who built a house next to me? Or like, getting constantly peed on,
Or what if, do trees get itchy? I don't know.
right? Or just like
Maybe.
wasn't ready to lose my leaves and I was like, damn it. And they just like fell. The lack of control over some of that.
It's sad. Okay. We've only got 45 seconds left, so I'm going to skip to this one.
Okay.
Number 23. What's your favorite kind of cloud?
Stripies.
Oh, the
Stripy
stripy
clouds,
ones.
yeah. They almost look like waves or like ripples, but upside down. It's like a mirror world.
Those remind me of the roof of my mouth, I just realized.
Yes.
Also, why isn't it the ceiling of your mouth? You ever think of that?
Oh, no, but stop it with your.
Yeah, Wes figured
Provocative
that one out,
expression.
actually.
Oh my God. Such brilliance.
So I grounded her. I just don't ask questions. Oh, sorry. That sound means that we're out of time. Just for this part of the show, Jesus Christ, everybody, relax. There's still a lightning round coming up. So if you start crying, I'll start crying, and then the show is just us crying, and our computers will be soaked in tears, and I'll have to get a new job working in a saloon or something just to buy a new computer. I'll uncover a latent talent for bar sports. I'll join a professional dart tour, and my kids will know me as just like a part-time roommate who's always making dart metaphors, and I, for one, don't want that. Not for me and not for them. Anyways, before the lightning round, let's let this daft driver dish out the hot goss sauce on this week's Rideshare Confessions. We'll be right back. Let's see, I guess getting buried alive? What's your pet peeve? So during the break, I tried to play darts and it didn't work, so I guess I was just worrying about nothing. Kept hitting that little 0 right in the middle. Oh well, at least I tried. Alright, Erica, for the lightning round, the questions are much faster, but also much dumber. So, if you're ready, 30 seconds on the clock, please. Erica, our 30 seconds begin. Our 30 seconds begin now. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is the best number?
9.
Coke or pencil?
Pencil.
Pencil or Pez?
Pez.
Schooner or dinghy?
Schooner.
Snorkel or Scooby-Doo?
Snorkel.
Snorks or Smurfs?
Snorks.
Do you believe in goats?
Yeah.
Friends reunion or French onion?
French onion.
How do you know when the time is right? Oh, I'm sorry. That is time. Looks like you got 8 right. That's pretty good. That's about 4 off of our record of 40. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight, and a big thanks to Erica for all those A's to all my Q's. And that's my cue, folks, to cinch up the old mouth purse, melt down the microphones, pull the chain on the neon sign flickering the word knowledge, reminding us that knowledge is indeed what you know. And lock the thought door on this question bar because it's closing time. Last call for asking how and where and when and sometimes why. So why not cuddle up with your favorite body pillow, and as you drift off to sleep tonight, I want you to think about our evening together. I want you to think to yourself, shit, did I lock the front door? And then have to get up and check it even though you're 99.9% sure that you locked it, but then it turns out you didn't. So good thing you checked, but also now you have to check it every night because apparently you can't trust yourself to do it each and every time. But then again, maybe your kid did it, so who knows? Good night. Thank you for tuning in to Several Questions with Nate Chappell. You can find more shows at Wolf Out TV on YouTube or go to wolfout.tv on internet.